it is my great pleasure to extend a warm and hearty welcome to all of you to this webinar on banks' support to industries to overcome COVID crisis. We are extremely thankful and grateful to Shri A.K. Goel, MD and CEO of UCO Bank, for his kind presence and address today. His varied experience, expertise, and valuable insights would definitely benefit all of us who are attending this important session. The slowdown of the economies on pretext of the novel coronavirus pandemic has adversely impacted credit delivery and asset prices, depressing the flow of capital across sectors. In times where banks and financial institutions such as NBFCs, HFCs, and MFIs are under twin pressure of recovery while offering credit, relaxations and resilience of the sector is put through a litmus test. Major Indian banks have demonstrated resilience through uninterrupted service, offering EMI moratoriums of fee waivers to borrowers. The Apex Bank must be congratulated for taking all possible steps to infuse liquidity in the already distressed economy. During the pandemic, the RBI has come up with various measures to fight the battle. The RBI has ensured there is enough liquidity in the market, but somehow this is not percolating down to the industry, but we are hopeful. Sir, RBI has maintained its accommodative stand, which signals that it can go for further rate cuts if needed. We hope that it is done urgently, because that will make Indian businesses more competitive in the world. The steps taken are in the right direction, but we feel that more is required. To provide relief to millions of small businesses, the government announced the Atmanirbhar package and the emergency credit guarantee line. So with a little bit of pain, we have to mention here that the ministers on our webinars, when they came to the chamber, announced 7.5 to 8% as the interest rate. But in the guidelines that were put up on the website, it was written up to 9.25%. And all our members are saying no bank is willing to lend below 9.25%. The maximum has become the new minimum. So we hope that you can reflect on this. To conclude, I would say the main issues in the financial sector in general and banking in particular are risk-bearing and allocating capital. They are especially important now as India enters into a prolonged phase of economic crisis. The problem of allocating capital should be resolved by the banks, as they are best equipped to take this decision. Sir, there are a few issues that our members have raised over the last, since your name was announced, and I have to mention those issues. Sir, how do we bridge the gap between the borrower and you? The gap does exist, sir. The bank, I'm not saying as in UCO Bank or you, sir, you have been, I know you personally, sir, you have been very, very dynamic and forthcoming and forward. But sir, in a lot of cases, we are having frequent complaints about interest rates, about unilateral decisions by banks without decisions with the customers, and non-smooth passing on of the government schemes that were announced, where the government is giving the 100% guarantee, which is completely relevant today. Apart from that, sir, there are other issues that are coming up regarding renewals, trade finance, and etc. In terms of all this, sir, where do you see the bank being a partner it used to be of the Indian industry? So with these words, I will not waste much time. I want to give maximum time to you. And sir, I will be moderating the question and answer session as and when your speech is over. Once again, sir, very, very welcome. Thank you. And I welcome today all our friends who come here on Zoom, on Facebook, on YouTube, and all our friends on the media. Thank you, sir. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Gupta ji. It is really a pleasure for me for giving this opportunity for me to meet your members also, maybe your customer also, maybe the customer of the UCO Bank. Really, it is a great opportunity to me, and you are following me the number of times. I have already made so many webinars on the other forum also, ICC, then the Resurgent India. Even we have done one of the seminar for our all customer also, so and for the employees also. So this is a very, again, I am thankful to you, Gupta ji. The topic which you have given to me, dekhiye, bank support to the industry to the overcome COVID. First, I may tell you all, to you and all the members also, this is really a very difficult time. This is really a very challenging time. And this is a very testing time. But as our view is this, how we can convert this pain into opportunity, and main topic which you have given to me is the support to the industries. Industry, as far terms of the industry, is the manufacturing unit. But Gupta ji, if you ask me, we should talk about the industry, manufacturing unit, SSI unit, exporter, even merchant exporter also. Because if you talk about the economy, and we are talking the economy, ki our economy should be $5 trillion in 2024-25. So if we will take all the business enterprises, either trading unit, either MSME unit, either exporter, then only we will be in a position to achieve the target of the 5 trillion US economy, which is the dream of the Honorable Prime Minister by 2024-2025. First, I will tell you what is the contribution of the SSI, then I will little bit talk about the exporter, then we will come to the what we have done for the industries, even what the regulator has done or whatever the step has been taken by the government, so that there should not be any problem for the industries. So if you see, Gupta ji, SSI unit is the great contributor to the economy of the country. If you see, as on date, 6.34 units are in working in the as a SSI unit, and out of this, if you see, 99.47% are the micro units under the category of the MSME. Only 0.52 is the small, and not only this, the contribution, if you see the MSME unit or SSI unit, 11.10 crore, which is the data I was seeing in the internet, they are providing the employment to the country, and out of this 50% are the industrial worker. And not only this, if you see export also, export में SSI unit का contribution is around 49%, and if you see the contribution of the SSI to the GDP of the country, that is around 30%. One major important which I was seeing, which is related to your topic also, if we see as on date, around 70 lakh crore finance, 70 lakh crore finance is being got by the MSME and the MSME unit from the organized sector as well as the unorganized sector. But out of this 70 lakh crore, only 11 lakh crore is from the banking industries. So it is the responsibility of all the stakeholders, whether it is the customer, whether it is a government, whether it is a regulator, whether it is a banker, ki how we can bring this 70 lakh crore finance which they are availing from organization as well as the unorganized sector, how we can convert. If this unit, they should be linked to the bank, and this finance they should got for the banking sector, because the ultimately issue is the cost of the finance, because you have also raised interest rate. I will come on the interest rate later on, but ultimately if NBF SSI unit or the MSME unit is finding the finance apart from the banking sector, that is very costly. So our endeavor should be like this: how we can bring this MSME unit to the banking channel so that they can get the finance as a very economic rate, cheaper rate, competitive rate, so they can grow their business. Similarly, exporter. Why there is a need of the exporter? Exporter is also a single most earner for the foreign exchange, and whole world we should think as a market for the exporter. If you ask about the exporter, so there is a 4 type of transaction. One is the current account, and second is the capital account. If somebody is exporting or somebody is importing, both the transaction is come under the form of the current account. If exporter is more, it is a positive balance of payment. If import is low, is a negative balance of trade. In capital mein, they can raise the fund from the overseas market, or we can fund to the overseas market also. If there is a positive gap among the 4 transactions, current account to capital account, it is a positive balance of payment. If it is a negative, then it is called a adverse balance of payment. And if you ask me per capita income also, I will give you 2-3 data also. Per capita income in 1960, if we compare 1960 per capita income of the Indians with the 4 companies, Singapore, Korea, China, India, it was neck to neck. But if you see the 2019 Singapore में per capita income is USD $64,583, Korea में USD 31,363, China USD 9,771, and India 2,010 only. So it means per capita income in 1960, which was neck to neck as compared to the other company. So you compare, India is 2010 and Singapore has reached to the 64,000. So we have also addressed this issue also, why we are not in a position to increase our per capita income. And if you see the export also, in 31st March 2019, total export was 330.08 USD million, and in 31st March 2020, this figure of export has declined 314.31 USD billion. It means there is a basically downfall, and export finance also, if you see, it was 2.26 trillion rupees in March 2019, which has reduced to 2.47 trillion in March 20 with a negative growth of the 7%. But if you see, if you ask me, export finance is normally for the 6 months. So if you make the double 2.47, it means they have got around 4.95 crore. Now, how we can do the help to the exporter to increase the export activity, because ultimately it is a matter of the foreign exchange. I will give the one quote of the Piyush Goyal, where they have set the target of the minimum 1 trillion USD in next 5 years. 1 trillion USD export in next 5 years. This statement Commerce Minister has given in the September 2019. So now we have to see 330 to 1 trillion. Now your major question is how we can help as a stakeholder, because there is a lot of problem with the industries, not only finance, there is a other issue also. It may be infrastructure, it may be quality of the raw material, it may be a technology, it may be a market setup, it may be technology which they are using, whether it is competitive or not. So I will restrict my conversation with you and all of person who is attending this seminar, how bank can join the business enterprise unit as a partner, so they can grow their business, they can grow their export, they can grow per capita income of the country also. So after COVID, because ultimately issue is related to COVID, so after COVID, I will tell you what regulator has done, was banking industry, particularly UCO Bank has done, or what government has done, or what, then I will ask you what you basically want, which bank are not providing. So if you see, after COVID, definitely, as I told you my initial remark, it is a challenging time. It is a testing time, because sometimes industries, they have to restart. Maybe on account of the labor also, so many labor of the different industries, they have migrated to their villages. It is also being difficult now bringing them to from villages to the industry, because I was talking so many business enterprise also today. They have the order, they want to start their unit, but on account of the labor migration, because sometimes they need the trade labor also, which they have already trained, migrated also. So after COVID, now it is a matter of the how quickly bank can help to start the business enterprises. So after this COVID, there was 3-4 major announcements given by the regulator, which definitely has to be implemented through the banking channel only. So RBI on March 2020 has allowed 3-month moratorium. All the interest and the installment which is falling due from the 1st of the March 2020, मार्च की कोई नहीं देनी, अप्रैल का कोई पेमेंट नहीं करना, मई का 3-month moratorium. There was a apprehension ki after 3 months, when lockdown will be over, how the unit will be in a position to make the payment in the June itself, because as per the initial announcement, interest on the CC was to be paid in the June itself, but the installment on the term loan and interest was the back-ended. Suppose one person is having the installment of the 40 installment, so they are getting the moratorium for the 3 months, March, April, May, so it will be back-ended. So उनका जो टोटल इंस्टॉलमेंट है इट विल बी इंक्रीज टू 43 मंथ. बट सीसी में जो वट एवर द इंटरेस्ट फॉर द मंथ ऑफ द अप्रैल and the March and the May, it was to be paid in the June itself. So there was a apprehension. So after that, there was again new guidelines issued by the regulator. Now this 3-month moratorium has been extended to the 6 month. Now there is no demand for the March, there is no demand for the April, no demand for the May, no demand for the June, no demand for the July, and no demand for the August. So up to 6 month moratorium on term loan for the installment as well as for the interest, and this moratorium will be back-ended as I explained. अगर 60 महीने की installment है तो 66 महीने की होंगी, 40 की है तो 46 की हो जाएंगी. तो ये उनको they have to make the payment at the end. Next question, CC में तो as I told you, CC में 3-month moratorium was to be paid in the June itself, but up after 6 months up to the interest from the March to the August, RBI is permitted to convert into FITL, funded interest term loan, and that can be paid by the March 21. It means borrower and the business enterprise is getting the time to make the payment of the 6-month interest on the cash credit from the March to August by March 2020. So it means they are getting the lifeline for the 7 months. It depends on the cash flow. They can discuss with the bank also whether they have to make the payment monthly basis, quarterly, all the bullet. Second point, for the UCO Bank B, I may tell you, we have given this moratorium across all the customer. From the UCO Bank side, there is no condition. All the customer of the UCO Bank has been provided from the centralized back end. Say we have already provided this moratorium for 6 months for all the customer. It is the choice of the customer. If they do not want to avail this, they have to opt out. It is the choice of the customer, not to the bank. Secondly, they have also permitted for the reassessment of the working capital, because there will be a two, three issues, because there will be a problem of the DP also, because they may be not getting the payment from the customer also. There may be a issue for the extension of the period of the debtors. Suppose somebody has given the for 3-month debtors. If they are not getting the payment from the debtors, so they may request for the 6 months. So DP may not be the issue. DP can be margin on the stock or the book debts can be reduced as per the seeing the financial of the borrower, and they can increase the velocity of the debtors for calculation of the DP. And most important, LC interchangeability. Suppose there may be so many instances, they have opened the LC, they have received the goods, but they are not in a position to manufacture because the lockdown was there from the March to May. So entire goods was in the lying in the floor only. So there may be a issue how to address this issue, payment of the LC. So time may be extended. Even if the LC has been discounted by the bank for their customer, if they are not in a position to make the payment of the LC on the due date, that can also be extended. In UCO Bank, I may tell you, we are giving the freedom for both the, if we have issued the LC also, so we are allowing the customer to increase the period of the LC. And if we have discounted where the another bank is the guarantor basically, so we are also permitting for the enhancement of the time in the both the side, payment ke liye bhi where we have discounted. And SMA, one more thing I may tell you, Gupta ji, moratorium they have allowed. One more thing RBI has permitted, the account which were SMA 0, SMA 1 or SMA 2 as on 29th February 2020, they will not be downgraded. Assets classification norm will not be applied. All the cases where account was SMA 0, SMA 1 or SMA 2, because in normal circumstances, account which was SMA 2 as on 29th February 2020, तो वो मार्च में NP हो जाता. If they are not in a position to make the payment, because ultimately, because the earlier guidelines of the RBI was कि installment which is falling due from the 1st of the March, उसमें moratorium देना है. If somebody has the overdue on the 29th February itself, That was not in the guidelines. So it means they were required to make the payment on the overdue up to 29th February by 31st March. Otherwise, account would have been classified NPA. But in April, they have come with the another guidelines कि assets classification norm will not be applied. So account will not be downgraded to the substandard. One more thing, RBI has permitted on 30th of the May 2020, they have increased the period of the interest subvention. Interest subvention on the export for 416 tariff line, which was available up to March 20, by issuing the guidelines on the 13th of the May 2020, they have extended this interest subvention or interest equalization for one more year from 1st April 20 to 31st March 2021. तो एक साल के लिए और बढ़ा दिया. There is a two type of interest subvention. For normal exporter, it is a 3%. If exporter unit is the MSME, तो उनको ये 5% मिलता है. So 3% for the normal and 5% for the MSME unit. This was extended for one more year by the Reserve Bank of India. And one more thing, restructuring for the MSME unit was allowed up to March 2020 for the customer who are having the overdue on 1st of the January 2019. Please understand this. The account should be standard of the customer on 1st January 2019, but default में होना चाहिए. Standard but in default. Default means account is in standard category, but it is in default either in SMA 0, either in SMA 1 or IMA SMA 2, and limit should be 25 crore. This was available up to 31st March 2020 without downgrading. If we are doing the restructuring of the MSME unit having limit up to 25,000, so without downgrading, restructuring was allowed. On 11th of the February 2020, this time was enhanced from the 31st March 20 to 31st December 2020. But this will be applicable to all the MSME unit which were standard and in default on 1st January 2020. 1 January 2020 को MSME unit which are in default but standard either SMA 0, 1 and 20, they are eligible for the restructuring for the limit up to 25 crore up to December 2020. तो 9 month का भी उन्होंने इसमें दिया. One more thing, on 22nd May 2020, RBI has come for another circular for realization of the export proceed. They have extended the time for the realization of the export proceed from 9 months to 15 months for the export done up to 31st July 2020. Not only this, they have further permitted the authorized dealer bank to allow the realization on the export for the finance either in the PC or the post shipment which have been given by the bank up to 31st July 2020 from 1 month to 15 months. Both sides, realization 9 to 15 months and the loan which was given for the export 1 year से 15 months. So this was from the regulator side. So for the information to all your member also, all the announcement which have been given by the regulator Reserve Bank of India, we have permitted all, either it is a moratorium for 6 months, either it is a realization of the export credit, either it is a reassessment of the limit. So we are also allowing interchangeability also for the information of your exporters and the MSME customer also, ki if they are already having the LC limit or the non-funded limit and they are not in a position to make the payment of their bill on the due date, so we are providing the interchangeability from non-fund to fund, and fund to non-fund, there is no issue. So for the UCO Bank, I told you all the schemes which have been announced by the Reserve Bank of India, we have already permitted and providing all the facilities. Now come to the bank side, which is your main bank support to the industry unit over COVID. First, in the banking industry, I will talk about the UCO Bank. In UCO Bank, we have allowed 10% emergency credit line to all the customers. 10% credit line to all the all the customer of the UCO Bank. इसमें we are giving providing this facility is a funded and non-funded we are also providing. Non-funded में only LC, BG because BG में they don't require. Funded limit में working capital funded limit plus LC non-funded limit 10% of the both funded plus non-funded we are providing at a very competitive rate. Because your question was the rate of interest, it is 7.30. Uttaji 7.30. Then after that, इसमें we are not charging the premium. We are not charging any premium on this. This we have allowed on 7.30. Then 7.30 plus 1%. So it is a 2 years loan. 6 months we are giving the moratorium, and remaining 18 months में they have to pay the monthly installment. 18 monthly installment में this loan of 10% of the emergency credit line they have to pay in 2 years, 6 month moratorium. Now come to इसमें one more thing I may tell you. It is a very simple process. We will hear from your member also whether they are getting or not. It is a very simple one page only application, one page process note, and documentation में we are giving the time also because some of the state they are not in a position to get the stamp duty also. So we have allowed 3 month time also for complete the documentation. On simple documentation we are allowing. Second is the guaranteed emergency credit line. It is the part of the 20 lakhs package with the announced by the government, out of which 3 lakh crore they are providing the guaranteed loan to the all the business enterprises. So usme they are 20% of the funded limit as on 29 February 2020. It is a guaranteed by the government. Ispe capital is not being charged by the bank also. And there is 3 conditions to avail this. 29th February 2020 को account should be either SMA 0 or SMA 1. Please note carefully, SMA 2 is not allowed. Second, limit of the outstanding of the customer should not be more than 25 crore from MLI. MLI means from all the institutions, either bank, NBFCs or any other sector, any financier. 25 crore is the total outstanding as on 29th February 2020. More than outstanding 25 crore, they are not allowed. Third, turnover should be 100 crore. If turnover is more than 100 crore, they are not eligible in this scheme. And GST registration is mandatory. If business enterprises is exempt from the GST register, they are also eligible. And one more thing, please listen carefully. Sometimes there is a confusion. This 3 lakh crore emergency credit line guaranteed by the government is available to the only SSI or MSME. Please note, it is not. It is not so. It is available to all business enterprises. There is a definition of business enterprises, not all the MSME. There is no condition कि only MSME unit will be allowed. इसमें all the business enterprises is allowed. Secondly, individual mudra is also allowed. Other individual loan taken by the customer like housing loan, car loan, they are not allowed, but individual mudra loan is also allowed. And for the information for all the members, this we are providing in 7.50. I am surprised to note whatever Mr. Gupta is telling ki interest rate is 9% in this scheme. It is 7.5. We are not charging more than 7.5. It is 7.5 fixed for all the customer without any differentiating, because we are not charging any premium. We are not making risk rating for this. Neither there is a rating required for this, neither we are doing the rating also, because it is an existing customer. No due diligence also. Simple performa only for one page is to be processed by the branch manager, which can be filled within 10 minutes. So rate of interest is a very important issue for this. There should not be an issue. 7.5. And what we have done, because always there is a talk. Always there is a talk, bank is charging too much of rate of interest. I may inform you for your member also, as per guidance of the Reserve Bank of India. 1st October 2019, all retail loan, a loan to the micro and the small enterprises are linked with the external benchmark. In UCO Bank, we have taken the external benchmark repo, and repo has been reduced after, if you see, after 1st of the October 2019 till date, there is a reduction of around 540, 115 basis point, there is a reduction. So immediately very next day, very next day this has been allowed to the all the customer whose loan was the linked with the external benchmark from 1st of the October 2019. So it means transmission of rate is happening for all the customer where rate of interest was linked with the repo immediately second day. And for the medium industries also, this was for the small and the micro, and for the medium industry also from the 1st of the April 2019. All the loan which is given to the customer, it is linked to the repo rate, and where if there is a reduction in the repo rate, it has already been transmitted. I may inform to the knowledge of your all the members and the customer, 1st October 2019, my float rate we called UCO float linked with the repo plus spread. Repo was 5.4 and spread was 1.90. It was 8.30. It was 8.30 as on 1st of the October 2019. And today, if you see, today rate is repo plus 1.9 same, 4 plus 1.9, 6.9. It means from October to today 8.30 से base rate 8.30 to 6.90. So already 140 basis point to all the customer को पूरा transmission 100% transmission is available. After इस पे आपको we have to charge the premium as per the risk rating. So transmission rate is available, and the emergency credit line which I told you government guaranteed 7.5 उसमें fix है. And we are on the technology side में we are on the 59 PSB model where we are giving the in principle sanction, and after that the in principle section is being converted to the regular section. It will be, and it is being disbursed. In principle section are being provided in 24 hours immediately, and we are on the trades also. Trades is also a very good platform, and my request, please encourage your all the member to use this trade platform if they have sold the goods to the enterprises who are already on the trades. So moment they will accept their bill, they will get very competitive rate, because there is a bidding process in the trades, and they will get very good rate. And for the technology side, we are also going to implement loan origin system, LOS. Loan origin system, इसमें everything Gupta ji will be end to end, will be the paperless banking. Whatever the application will be given by the customer, it will be entered in the LOS model, and everything will be on the software only, and processes, and customer will also be in a position to understand ki where their application is pending. Moment the branch has sent to the zonal office, zone has sent to the head office, every moment will be available to the customer also. They can track their application, and it will be paperless banking, and we are going to introduce the documentation also on the e-documentation. And not only this, we will onboard so many fintech company with this loan origin system. We will take the facility from the fintech company, because a lot of fintech companies available in the market. Suppose I want to verify the PAN of my customer, so now I will take the help of the fintech company. Automatically, moment I will fill up their application and fill up the PAN number, automatically they will verify that this is okay. Suppose I want to verify the balance sheet of my customer from the MCA side, I am not required to go to the MCA site. Immediately, moment I will onboard this fintech company, then income tax return, their income tax position, their GST position, everything will be available on the fintech company, and that can be on board with our system. So what will be the benefit of this? Benefit of all these things will be, it will be a technology driven, and that will be reduced. Turnaround time of the customer will reduce substantially, and they can track their application also. Now come to the announcement of the government for the business enterprises. देखिए, government has announced 20 lakh crore Atmanirbhar announcement. It's a very good announcement. इसमें major portion which is related to the business community and to be implemented by the bank. First is the 3 lakh crore emergency credit line, which I have told you. Then in addition to that, 20,000 crore subordinate debt for the stress and NPA. इसका भी they have issued the guidelines to or 3 days back, इसमें भी loan will be given to the promoter by the bank, and it will be a long-term loan for 10 years. This loan will be used as a equity for the business, and there is a 50,000 crore fund-to-fund equity. There will be a mother fund and the daughter fund. Iski guidelines has to come, and 5,000 for the street vendor. There is also facility. This scheme has already been available, and most important, 45,000 crore partial guarantee for the NBFCs also. So partial guarantee mein all the NBFCs is eligible from AA to unrated also, but condition is that AA mein there should be 25% of the total. Suppose I am doing 400, so 400 multiplied 25%. In AA I can do only 100 crore. 400 I have to do in the AA or less, AA minus or less, or AA mein I can do only 100. So it is a very good scheme of the government. They are giving 20% default for the guarantee of the whatever the bond we are subscribing, and we have given around 500 crore for the purchase of the pool to the NBFC, and 500 crore we have already approved the purchase of the debentures to the NBFCs also. And not only this, apart from this, we are also providing the fund to them. And most important, government in the announcement, they have also changed the definition of the MSME unit, because in micro, which was 25 lakhs for the manufacturing and 10 lakhs for the service industries, now there is no differentiation in the manufacturing and the service. Now there is only one limit for the 1 crore investment in the plant and machinery or equipment, 1 crore, and there is a turnover criteria is also there. They have introduced turnover criteria for the definition. So for the micro, it is a 1 crore investment and 5 crore turnover. For a small unit, which was 5 crore investment earlier for the manufacturing and 2 crore for the service industries, now it has been made only 110 crore for the small enterprises with turnover of the 50 crore. Third is the medium. Medium mein earlier guidance was the 10 crore investment for the manufacturing unit and 5 crore for the service sector. Now they have made it 20 crore. No difference between the industry and the services. Isko 20 crore kiya. Turnover was the 100 crore. But there was a hue and cry after that ki 100 crore mein, because the on account of the so many MSME unit which was already in the MS unit, but on account of this criteria of the 100 crore turnover, they have come out from the purview of the MSME unit. So this 100 crore has been revised later on to 50 crore. So this turnover, a limit of the turnover has increased to 250 crore. And one more thing for the, because the MSME unit was providing difficulty to get participation in the global tender, for the participation of the foreign unit also. Foreign unit also, because this was the problem for the MSME unit, because they were not in a position to compete, because foreign company was also participating. The government has decided there will be no need for government procurement up to 200 crore for the global tender. So foreign company cannot participate for any tender of the government side, which is up to 200 crore. And they have also announced one scheme, 1,500 crore for the Mudra Shisu category. Shisu category mein we are giving the loan up to 50,000 rupees. 50,000 rupees mein they will get this 2% interest subvention. So my request to all the customer, and I can assure to all the customer, Gupta ji, liquidity is not an issue. Liquidity is not an issue for the customer. They should approach the bank also, they should approach the branch also for the 10%, 20%, and for the convenience of the for all your member, 30% they can avail, 20 plus 10 also. It is not कि 10% दिया तो 20% नहीं कर सकते. 20% was up to October, but 10% was up to June only, because that was for 3 months. So up to June they were eligible for 10% or 20%. Now they are eligible for the 20%. It was not combined, it was a separate. So 30% was allowed. Liquidity in the bank is too much. Liquidity is available with the bank, and we are investing our fund in the more remunerative manner. So issue of the liquidity will not become. So my request to all your customer, my customer, your members, they should approach to the bank also. If they are facing any problem, they can talk to our helpline also, our head office also, MSME department, credit department. Everybody is most welcome. And last but not the least, we should think how we can convert this testing time into opportunity. As I told you, why we cannot convert this tough time into the opportunity, because there will be a lot of opportunity also, because you must be reading in the news daily also, because the government is being banned the China se import ke liye. So it is an opportunity for us. Why new businessmen cannot come? New businessmen can think ki whatever we are doing the import from the China, why we cannot make in the India itself? So whatever we can use this as a opportunity, we should try to get this opportunity. And for that, I can promise, I can assure from the UCO Bank side कि money will not be a problem. It is a partnership. It is a partnership between the customer, between the borrower, between the enterprises and the bank, and money will not come in way, and money will be available at the very competitive rate. This I can promise you. Even for the export also, we have scheme of the PCFC where we are providing the foreign currency loan as LIBOR plus 2%. LIBOR plus 2% we are providing. So there is not a issue for the existing unit also, and the for new enterprises also. So how we can use this local to vocal, local के लिए vocal बनो और vocal को बाद में global बनो. With this word, I once again assure you, Gupta ji, to all the person who are attending this seminar, money will not be the issue. This is my assuring. Assure to each and everybody, money is not the issue, liquidity is not the issue, and interest rate is also not the issue, which was you have told. And I think I have clarified key emergency credit line of the government is available 7.5, and our 10% was also available on the 7.30. So with this word, once again, thank you, Gupta ji, for giving me this opportunity. And I think I have given you all. Now, if anybody is having any question also, I will be happy to give the answer of your all the participants which are linked with this webinar, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. It was a very, very educative and informative session. I would like to say, sir, बहुत सारे request आ रहे हैं हिंदी में बात करने के लिए. So
I will speak in Hindi, no problem. मैं हिंदी में बात करूँगा. I like Hindi. We are Indian.
सर कुछ चीजें हैं यहाँ चैट में बहुत लोग अपने इंडिविजुअल इश्यूज डिस्कस करना चाह रहे थे. मैं उन सबसे हाथ जोड़ के विनम्र विनती करना चाहता हूँ कि ये सर आपके इंडिविजुअल इश्यूज के लिए ये फोरम शायद नहीं है. चेयरमैन साहब ने बताया है कि अगर आपका कोई भी ग्रीवांस है अपने ब्रांच से, तो ब्रांच से आप जोनल ऑफिस में जा सकते हैं या उनके हेल्पलाइन पे जा सकते हैं. और जो है एकदम अंत में एकदम दरकार पड़े तो चेयरमैन साहब के ऑफिस में कोई ईमेल आईडी आपको मिल जाएगा बैंक के वेबसाइट पे, वहां पे आप जाके अपनी इश्यूज को टेकअप कर सकते हैं. यहाँ मैं उन सबसे माफी मांगना चाहूंगा जिनका हम इंडिविजुअल इश्यूज नहीं ले सकते. ये चेंबर ऑफ कॉमर्स है, यहाँ पॉलिसी पे बात करते हैं. सर एक तो दो इश्यूज, तीन इश्यूज जो चैट में मैं देख रहा था, मैं आपसे पूछना चाह रहा था. सर एक सुप्रीम कोर्ट में भी ये मामला चल रहा है इंटरेस्ट वाला, ये जो मोरेटोरियम पीरियड है या ये जो इस पीरियड पे जो इंटरेस्ट है. सर हमारी इच्छा रहेगी कि हम इंटरेस्ट ना दें, हमारी मतलब जो लोग हैं आपकी इच्छा है कि भाई आपको डिपॉजिटर्स को पैसा देना है. सर कोई बीच का रास्ता निकल सकता है इसमें? इज देयर अ मिडिल पाथ?
देखिए गुप्ता जी, ये इशू देखिए अभी सुप्रीम कोर्ट में चल रहा है. देखिए
जी,
सुप्रीम कोर्ट में पिटीशन लगी हुई है ऑलरेडी. कुछ लोगों ने लगाई कि ये 3 महीने का जो मोरेटोरियम का इंटरेस्ट जो है ये वेव होना चाहिए. देखो एक चीज मैं और बताऊं गुप्ता जी आपको, देखिए 2 चीजें आपको बताता हूं मैं आपको. आई थिंक आपको वो लगेगा. देखो बैंक का काम है लिक्विडिटी प्रोवाइड करना. 2 चीजें होती हैं. एक तो होता है यूनिट का लिक्विडिटी इशू, एक होता है यूनिट का सॉल्वेंसी इशू. तो जो बैंक का काम है उसको लिक्विडिटी प्रोवाइड करना. बैंक का काम देखिए सोल्वेंसी प्रोवाइड करना नहीं है उसको. अगर कोई लिक्विडिटी उनकी प्रॉब्लम है, उनको लिक्विडिटी बराबर मिलनी चाहिए. दे शुड पे द इंटरेस्ट, दे शुड अर्न द मनी आल्सो. बट अगर किसी का लॉस हो गया बहुत ज्यादा, उसकी कैपिटल वाइप आउट हो गई, वो देखिए वो बैंक का काम नहीं है. उसको बैंक उसको टेस्टिंग टाइम में खाली ये होगा कि सपोर्ट करेगा, रिस्ट्रक्चरिंग करेगा, कहीं रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट में कम कर देगा, वो उतनी मदद जरूर करेगा. अगर कंपनी अगर नॉन वाइबल है तो वो सोल्वेंसी, वो फिर आती है बात देखिए गवर्नमेंट के लिए, जो गवर्नमेंट इतना कुछ कर रही है, इतना अनाउंसमेंट दिए हैं, तो अभी अगर ये वेवर की मान लो बात आती है, जैसे आप करती हो, देखिए हमारे पास क्या, वी आर द कस्टोडियन ऑफ द फंड। हम लोगों से लोग डिपॉजिट लेते हैं, उनको ब्याज देते हैं, और जिनको जरूरत होती है उनको लोन देते हैं, उनसे ब्याज लेते हैं। अगर हम जो लोन देते हैं उस पर ब्याज माफ करने लगे, ब्याज माफ करेंगे तो नेचुरली या तो मैं जिसको डिपॉजिट लिया उसको नहीं दूंगा या उसका कम करूंगा। अगर किसी सेक्शन को बेनिफिट होगा तो किसी को लॉस भी होगा। अगर ब्याज माफ करेंगे तो या तो हमको छोड़ना पड़ेगा कि उसको भी ब्याज कम करो, या तो उनका, तो ये भी ऐसा इशू है। देखिए अभी सुप्रीम कोर्ट में मैंने आपको बता दिया कि लिक्विडिटी और सॉल्वेंसी अलग इशू है दोनों। बैंक का काम लिक्विडिटी को एड्रेस करना है, बराबर उनको सपोर्ट करना है, प्रोवाइड करना है, कंधे से कंधे खड़े होकर साथ देना है। बट जब सॉल्वेंसी का इशू आता है वो थोड़ा सा प्रमोटर्स को करना पड़ेगा, उसमें गवर्नमेंट को हेल्प करनी पड़ेगी। जैसे गवर्नमेंट कर रही है, बहुत सारे अनाउंसमेंट दिए उन्होंने, सोल्वेंसी इशू गवर्नमेंट का है। मान लो वेवर का आता है, जैसे अभी बहुत सारे आपने वेवर सुने, नॉट ओनली फॉर दिस, नॉट ओनली, ये तो 3 महीने की अभी कोविड की वजह से है। गवर्नमेंट ने पहले एग्रीकल्चर डेट वेवर के किए, बहुत सारी जगह स्टेट गवर्नमेंट बहुत जगह कर रही है, तो वो सॉल्वेंसी इशू होता है।
थैंक यू सर। सर जो नेक्स्ट टॉपिक था, जो आपने स्पीच में कई दो जगह मेंशन भी किया है बट चैट ग्रुप पे बार बार आ रहा है, वो है नॉन बैंकिंग फाइनेंस कंपनीज का।
जी
सर ये जो आरबीआई की स्कीम्स या वो जो एलटीआरओ ऑप्शन वो सब दिया है, हमारे सुनील कानोडिया जी हमारे पास प्रेसिडेंट है, वो भी बता रहे थे कि थोड़े दिन पहले हम लोग जब एक वेबिनार में थे कि उसका पूरा फायदा एनबीएफसीज को नहीं मिल रहा है। सर इस पर कुछ रोशनी डालना चाहेंगे कि भाई एनबीएफसीज को मिल रहा है कि नहीं मिल रहा है? क्योंकि एनबीएफसी, सर देखिए हर प्रॉब्लम आपके पास, मतलब हर प्रॉब्लम बैंक के पास सॉल्व नहीं होती, कभी कभी एनबीएफसी के पास जाना पड़ता है, कोई भी कारण से हो सकता है। बट अगर एनबीएफसी के पास पैसा नहीं होगा तो एक बहुत बड़ा बोरोइंग चंक जो है इंडस्ट्री का वो छूट जाता है।
गुप्ता जी मैं आपको इसका जवाब देता हूं। देखिए आप डाटा अगर देखेंगे ना, डाटा इतना है, बहुत ज्यादा लोन जो है एनबीएफसी को वो चाहे किसी भी माध्यम से, वो चाहे किसी भी माध्यम से है, या तो वो जो है उनको जो है एलटीआरओ में दिया, या जो पास से गारंटी का, जैसे मैंने बताया आपको कि पास से गारंटी में दिया, या इन दोनों स्कीम के अलावा दिया। इशू क्या है गुप्ता जी, आप एनबीएफसी से पूछो, जो भी उनको पैसा मिला है, ये डाटा पूरा 1 लाख करोड़ से ज्यादा का आएगा जो एक साल में पीछे उनको और मिला। इसके बाद भी सितंबर अक्टूबर की बात करोगे जब से ये इशू चल रहा है, वो जो है पैसा जो है बेसिकली वो यूज किया उन्होंने ज्यादातर अपने शॉर्ट टर्म बारियों को पेमेंट करने के लिए। मान लो एनबीएफसी ने कॉमर्शियल पेपर ले रखे हैं, मान लो उनका एनसीएलटी का वो एनसीडी का पेमेंट है, या उनके टर्म लोन की इंस्टॉलमेंट है, तो जो पैसा मैक्सिमम उन्होंने जो लिया है पैसा, उनको बहुत, आप डाटा देखोगे तो ये 1 लाख मेरे ख्याल से 30-35 हजार करोड़ है जो पिछले 1 साल में मिला उनको भी। तो ये पैसा अगर मिला भाई साहब, तो ये और महीने का भी देखोगे, हर बार महीने मिल रहा है। और अभी देखिए पास से गारंटी जो स्कीम है उसमें हम बराबर दे रहे हैं। ये पैसा वो जो है उसको अपना शॉर्ट टर्म जो था उसमें पेमेंट में यूज कर लिया, मैक्सिमम पेमेंट था। और दूसरा वो अपनी लिक्विडिटी रखना चाह रहे हैं। वो अभी मान लो मैंने सैंक्शन कर दी उनको लिमिट, अवेल भी नहीं करी, तो वो अपनी लिक्विडिटी रखना चाहते हैं कि 3 महीने 6 महीने बाद जो पेमेंट होगा कि वो डिफॉल्ट नहीं करें, वो उस पैसे को आगे नहीं दे रहे हैं। आज उन लोगों ने 5-10 हजार करोड़ की लिमिटेड सैंक्शन करा के रख रखी है अपनी लिक्विडिटी मेंटेन करने के लिए, अपनी लिक्विडिटी दिखाने के लिए जो उनकी लिक्विडिटी रहती है। तो इशू बैंक से फाइनेंसिंग का नहीं है। बैंक का डाटा देखो अवेलेबल है हर साइट पे, फाइनेंसिंग उससे ज्यादा हुई है, बट ये पैसा आगे नहीं मिल रहा। मैं इससे थोड़ा सहमत हूँ, ये वही कारण है जो मैंने बताया आपको। वो भी वो रिस्क अवर्स हो गए कि उनको डिफॉल्ट ना हो जाए फ्यूचर में, क्योंकि कुछ बड़ी बड़ी कंपनी AAA भी हो गई, आई डोंट वांट टू टेक द नेम ऑफ देम। तो वो थोड़ा सा थोड़ी सी, मैं जो पूछ रहा हूँ उनसे डिमांड भी नहीं थी 3 महीने में। देखिए ये 3 महीने में डिमांड भी नहीं थी, तो लिक्विडिटी बहुत एड्रेस हुई है, ये इशू नहीं है। मैंने अपने बैंक में उनको जो पास गारंटी में भी दिया है उसमें भी दिया है, और उनके पास जा के दिया है, बताऊं आपको, उनको बुला के दिया, भाई ले लो, कुछ तो सैंक्शन कर दिया, उठा नहीं रहे। अब आपको भाई बहुत अच्छी है उनको दे दिया आपने, जो थोड़ी सी तकलीफ है उनको नहीं दे रहे आप। तो भाई थोड़ा सा आपको ये भी देखना पड़ता है, पैसा तो वापस आना चाहिए, पैसा तो आपका ही गुप्ता जी। कल को आपका अगर आपकी एफडी होगी उसका पेमेंट नहीं होगा तो कैसे होगा? बट इतना इशू है नहीं। तो थोड़ा सा आप एनबीएफसी फोरम पे भी आप बात करो कि भाई ये जो इतना मिला है वो आप आगे ऑन लर्निंग में क्यों नहीं यूज कर रहे इसको? अभी तो को जनरेशन भी है, बहुत से बैंकों ने किया, हमने भी किया है कोलकाता बेस्ड कंपनी से, तो हमने उनको अप्रूव किया है, पर उधर से इतना आया नहीं है अभी बिजनेस। 10% वो देंगे, 80-90% हम देंगे उसका।
आई होप जितने भी एनबीएफसी वाले उन्होंने गोयल साहब की बात को ध्यान से सुना। आई थिंक उन्होंने बहुत अच्छे तरीके से एनबीएफसी वाले पॉइंट पे सारे इश्यूज को एड्रेस किया। सर बिफोर मैं पब्लिक से जब क्वेश्चंस लेना चाहूंगा उसके पहले मेरा आखिरी सवाल है। एक बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग सवाल आया सर यहाँ पे कि कोई काम करते करते सर एनपीए हो जाता है, कोई काम करते करते एनपीए हो जाता है कोई भी कारण से, और कोई भी बिजनेस सिनेरियो के कारण, और फिर सिनेरियो वापस ठीक होता है, तो ये अपने आप को रीस्टार्ट कैसे करे? क्योंकि एक बार एनपीए हो जाता है तो इंडियन बैंकिंग सिस्टम उसको एक जैसे हमारे किसी जमाने में जैसे छूत अछूत वाली बीमारी तो उसको एक अछूते की तरह ट्रीट करता है, कोई उससे बात ही नहीं करता। अगर उसका सिविल स्कोर 700 के नीचे है तो कोई उससे मतलब घुसने भी नहीं देता अपने दरवाजे के अंदर में। बट अगर उसका मतलब वो वापस अपने आप को रीस्टार्ट करना चाहे, रीबिल्ड करना चाहे और पुराना एनपीए भी चुकाना चाहे, तो क्या तरीका है उसके लिए?
गुप्ता जी बड़ा अच्छा क्वेश्चन है। देखिए मैं आपको बता दूं, जो पीएसयू बैंक है, जो पीएसयू बैंक वाले हैं, दे आर दी फ्रेंड ऑफ दी नीड। वो बुरे टाइम में अपने बारोवर के साथ खड़े रहते हैं हमेशा। जो अकाउंट एनपीए भी होता है ना, देखिए उसमें कंधे से कंधा मिला के उसके साथ खड़े रहते हैं, उसको कोशिश करते हैं अकाउंट एनपीए नहीं हो, उसको हर तरीके से रिस्ट्रक्चरिंग करने की कोशिश करेंगे, उसको रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट का भी जो भी मतलब उसको बेनिफिट दे सकते हैं दे देते हैं। अच्छा अब एक बात बताऊं, अब आप बोलते हो कि जो एनपीए हो गया, जैसे मैंने आपको फिर बोला था कि दो इशू हैं, पहले उसी इशू को एड्रेस करो, लिक्विड इशू या जो है सॉल्वेंसी इशू। एनपीए होने से कोई ये नहीं है कि यूनिट खराब हो जाएगी, एनपीए में भी रिस्ट्रक्चरिंग अलाउड है, एनपीए में भी रिस्ट्रक्चरिंग करते हैं हम, और एनपीए की रिस्ट्रक्चरिंग में भी अलाउड करके उसको 1 साल के बाद अकाउंट पी हो जाएगा। और मैं तो कहता हूं कि एनपीए में हमको डीप रिस्ट्रक्चरिंग करनी चाहिए, क्योंकि उसके कैश फ्लो के बेसिस पे देख के क्या होता है, ये एनपीए में रिस्ट्रक्चरिंग प्रॉपर होती नहीं है, क्योंकि बस कस्टमर भी चाहता है फटाफट कि बस मेरा रिस्ट्रक्चरिंग कर दो, मुझे आप जो है होल्डिंग इन ऑपरेशन अलाउ कर दो, ये कर दो, 100 का मैं 90 ले लूं। कायदे में उसकी प्रॉपर वायबिलिटी करनी चाहिए, और एनपीए में रिस्ट्रक्चरिंग बिल्कुल अलाउड है, और बैंक के लिए भी कोई तकलीफ नहीं है। 1 साल उसका खाता एनपीए रहेगा, 1 साल के लिए हमको प्रोविजन बनाना पड़ेगा। 1 साल के बाद अगर यूनिट बन जाती है, ये विन विन सिचुएशन होगी दोनों के लिए, कस्टमर के लिए भी और हमारे सिचुएशन होगी ये कि 1 साल के बाद हमारा प्रोविजन रिवर्स हो जाएगा और यूनिट चली जाएगी। क्योंकि देखिए एनपीए करना बहुत आसान है, एनपीए करने के बाद अगर यूनिट को सपोर्ट नहीं करोगे तो कितने लोगों को उसमें एम्प्लॉयमेंट मिला है, देखिए एम्प्लॉयमेंट मिला हुआ है, वो एम्प्लॉयमेंट जितने भी एम्प्लॉय हैं बेचारे वो रोड पे जाते हैं। तो ये हमारी सबकी जिम्मेदारी है, एनपीए अकाउंट में रिस्ट्रक्चरिंग करें। इशू आता है एडिशनल फंडिंग का, कभी कभी रिस्ट्रक्चरिंग में मेरे ख्याल से कभी कोई इशू आया नहीं होगा, और रिस्ट्रक्चरिंग में डीप रिस्ट्रक्चरिंग करनी चाहिए। तो इसमें जो है एनपीए में एडिशनल फंडिंग में जरूर हो सकता है कि इशू आता होगा, क्योंकि उसको लगता होगा कि अगर ये 1 साल के बाद फिर अगर बाहर नहीं आया तो फिर क्वेश्चन होगा कि भाई इसमें क्यों दिया जब खराब हो गया था। बट ऐसी कोई पाबंदी नहीं है, और मैं कहता हूँ सभी बारोवर को उनको डीप रिस्ट्रक्चरिंग लो। अगर बिना, बहुत सारी एनपीए यूनिट हैं वो कहते हैं साहब हमको एडिशनल फंडिंग नहीं चाहिए, केवल आप इसकी रिस्ट्रक्चरिंग कर दीजिए, जो हमको इंस्टॉलमेंट वगैरह देनी है या जो हमको इंटरेस्ट देना है उसको 1 साल के लिए डेफर कर दो, 6 महीने के लिए डेफर कर दो, अरे 1 साल के लिए डेफर कर दो, और हमको टर्नओवर अकाउंट में अलाउ कर दो। तो मेरे ख्याल से उसमें कोई इशू नहीं है, उसमें सब बैंक करते हैं, हम भी करते हैं। ये चीजें वेरी गुड थिंग करनी चाहिए, क्योंकि हमको एम्प्लॉयमेंट का भी देखना चाहिए। जब अगर एडिशनल फंडिंग आती है तब भी जहां पे आपको लगता है वायबिलिटी यूनिट बिल्कुल है, वहां पे एडिशनल भी दी जाती है। इशू है कि वायबल है कि यूनिट नहीं, या नॉन वायबल है, ये थोड़ा सा इशू है। अगर लिक्विडिटी इशू है तो एड्रेस बराबर है, सॉल्वेंसी इशू है तब दिक्कत आती है। और डीप रिस्ट्रक्चरिंग के लिए रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहिए बारोवर का, समझाओ अपने अपने कस्टमरों को कि खाली ऐसा नहीं छोटा मोटा करा लें रिस्ट्रक्चरिंग की, 3 महीने का ब्याज माफ कर दो जी, 6 महीने का कर दो, उससे कभी होती नहीं है। उनको बोलो जी 1 साल 2 साल हमारा कैश फ्लो इफेक्ट होगा, तो 1 साल का हमारा इंटरेस्ट जो उसको कन्वर्ट करो फंडेड इंटरेस्ट टर्म लोन में, इंस्टॉलमेंट हमारी कैश फ्लो के बेस पे आप रिलाइन करो, तो उसमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। जब से स्टार्ट उसका पेमेंट होगा उसके बाद 1 साल के बाद वो अकाउंट जो है अपग्रेड हो जाएगा।
थैंक यू सर। सर पहला पब्लिक से क्वेश्चन हम लोग के हैं सुदीप्तो बैनर्जी, ए शो में बंगाली न्यूज़पेपर है। सुदीप्तो दा, प्लीज अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ, आस्क योर क्वेश्चन। सुदीप्तो दा,
हेलो।
हाँ, नमस्कार।
Namaskar. Mr. Goel, very good afternoon. This is Sudipto Banerjee from Ishomoy. My question is, how much credit growth you are expecting in the current financial year? This is the number one thing. And have you already applied to RBI to take you out from the PCA norms as you have met all the parameters? And the third thing is that how much would you like to finance?
We have a lot of people. Dada, please, sorry, requested, huh?
Yeah, this is the last one. This is the last one. How much would you like to finance the MSME sector?
I will give you all your answer. First is how much you are seeing the growth. So in my opinion, in this time also 8 to 10% growth is easily available. First, as I told you ki we are also providing the government guaranteed maybe 10% of the existing line, 20% of the existing line, and 10% of this. And I am happy to share to all of you, Sudhit ji, my advance figure. As on date, my advance figure is over more than March 2020. June में हमारा जो advance का figure है, that is more than the March 2020. Normally, if you see in banking industries, always June figure of the advance is always less than the March of the last year. But in our case, it is positive as on date also. And I may tell you, good figure is already there. Your second question is whether you are applied. I think that it is not a forum for that. PCA, you are all aware that we have already achieved all the parameters of the PCA. I think this forum is for how we can help to the MSME customer or the borrower. Third question is how you will help the MSME. Okay, MSME के लिए, as I told you, Sudeep ji, 10% we were already providing the COVID-19 facilities. 20% is already available to all the MSME customers, and restructuring is also allowed. As I told you, restructuring में on 1st January 2020, if account is SMA category, SMA 0, 1 or even 2 also, they are in limit up to 25 crore. They all are eligible for the restructuring up to 31st December 2020. The 9-month window has already been increased by the Reserve Bank of India, and we are giving. And your question is specific. I may tell you the figure also, because if I will give you the figure, so you will understand that we are not talking in the way that we are providing. In 18-19, I may tell you, we have financed 5,63,916 account. In 19-20, we have financed 6,18,027 MSME unit. It means 54,051 additional MSME unit we have financed as compared to 18-19 in 19-20. Similarly, if you see the outstanding also, my outstanding to MSME as on 31st March 2019 was 18,248, which was 19,730 as on 31st March 2020. It means there was a positive growth of 1,482 as on March 2020. And even I am happy to share you, as on June 2020, which we have closed 2 days back, my financing to the MSME unit is still more than 1,000 crore to the what was the number in the March. And any issue for the MSME unit, as Mr. Gupta has told, either the NPA account or the restructuring, because I have given you my initial remarks. This is the sector. It is the responsibility of all the stakeholders, whether it is a customer of the MSME unit, whether it is a government, whether it is a regulator, whether it is a bank. We are also the stakeholder. We are the partner of the MSME unit. Everybody should help to the MSME unit, because they are giving the employment to 11 crore. They are contributing 49% to the export, 30% to the GDP. This is the sector. Every stakeholder should support, and we should also think, which I told you earlier, ki out of 70 lakh crore finance to the MSME, which they are getting, only 11 lakh crore they are getting from the banking sector. It is the responsibility of the Gupta ji. It is the responsibility to you also to encourage the MSME borrower to avail this facility from the banking channel, because rate of interest in the banking channel is very, very competitive and very, very less as compared to the other financing channel.
Thank you, sir. Sir, now I'll call Swajit Mitra Saab. He is our co-chairman of our banking council. Our chairman Sanjay Rasivasya just fell sick today. Mitra Saab, any questions from your council to the honorable chairman Saab? Mitra ji?
Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Okay. Can I be heard? Hello.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Majida,
Yeah.
loud and clear.
Yeah. In fact, UCO Bank is one of the few banks which have been doing excellent job during this period, and the number of tears are much less than the number of smiles as far as UCO Bank is concerned, and for which I compliment Shri Goyal's leadership for doing it. Simultaneously, sir, please do also look into the case of the micro level service segment, which possibly needs much more attention, because a child needs much more care than that of an adult, as you know. So we shall be looking forward to Goyal Saab's care to handle this issue. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dada. Thank you.
Really, it is a very good suggestion also. And really, we will take care. Whatever best we can do for the micro sector, definitely.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
सर नेक्स्ट महेश केआर जी हैं हमारे काउंसिल चेयरमैन फॉरेन ट्रेड महेश जी
Good evening, sir. So first of all, I wish to thank you for speaking on the exports and touching the merchant exporters. I recently a merchant exporter and hardly people touch on the merchant exporter. Secondly, I fully agree with you. Sir, public sector banks are the dukh and sukh ke sathi. You are staying with the client till the ventilator stage, wherein the private sector banks runs away the moment he has got a cough or even of the cough, not talking of the fever. So here I feel there lies the opportunity for the public sector banks to take over the good accounts from the private banks. One thing very disturbing is that the credit and the risk officers of the banks have really become very shaky. Even for a very good and strong accounts, they are not comfortable, and they have a fear in the back of their mind that perhaps tomorrow it may become sick or go bad. So that needs to be taken care. But one thing is, this is one part. Secondary, as a banker, sir, I would like you to speak something. What is your views and advice to the exporters so far trade to China is concerned? Because see, a lot of the news up and downs are coming, but the people are holding their orders, and the orders are also coming up. So what precautions and what advice you would like to give to the exporters in regard to China? Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my people are not taking the decision. But I may tell you now scenario is being changed day by day, because there is so many conferences we have attended, and we are giving the comfort to our officers also, in seminar also, in webinar also, he need not to fear. If there will not be any malified intention, nobody can touch you. Only bona fide decision, nobody will, only malified decision may we will take action. So we are also grooming all the officers also. There may be some cases which you are telling they are not taking this. Ultimately, they are fearing if something happen goes to the unit, they will not be catchable. But the scenario is being changed, because as I told you, the figure of the March 19 is crossed in the June also. The June figure is much more as compared to the March. If it means I am not taking the decision, field is taking the decision. They are sending the proposal, they are recommending the proposal, they are sanctioning their own discretionary authority also. Sometimes they are sending to us also. So they are taking decision. Even in the emergency care line, I may tell you, there is a very good response. Because this Mudra scheme, whether there was some confusion whether individual is allowed or not allowed. I may tell you, 22nd of the June, we have got the clarification, individual Mudra is also allowed. Earlier, there was a guidance of the this government guarantee, individual are not allowed. retail loan, etc. But when then we have taken कि भाई individual somebody has taken loan for the business, mudra, they should be allowed. So now they are allowed. So I may tell you, because we have taken a target कि we will complete this task by 30th June only. You will have a surprise कि more than 1,40,000 was eligible borrower. We have got the on 22nd of the June only. You will not believe, on Sunday, Saturday also, all my branches were open. Around 20,000 daily. 20,000 daily we have done the sanction. क्योंकि अभी some speaker was telling कि micro. अभी देखिए माइक्रो ही है ना. इफ मुद्रा में आप दे रहे हो किसी को, तो देखिए महेश जी, दे आर बेसिकली माइक्रो, बिकॉज वी आर गिविंग अप टू 10 लाख. उसमें क्या होगा माइक्रो, इसमें इवन 10,000 50,000, तो 20,000 डेली वी हैव सैंक्शन एंड वी कुड कवर 98% बाय जून ओनली. अभी उसमें डिसबर्समेंट दे आर टेकिंग ग्रेजुअली सैंक्शन करके, अकाउंट ओपनिंग, डॉक्यूमेंटेशन इज. सेकंड, एक्सपोर्ट टू चाइना. ये इट इज रियली अ डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन to answer immediately.
Sir,
You are all the businessmen. You have to think little bit. It will be a thoda difficult to answer.
Sir, इस point पे यहाँ रहने देते हैं. I think business और chamber of commerce है. I think sensitive issue को रहने देते हैं sir. Sir, carry on sir. गोयल साहब.
Yes sir.
हाँ, चाइना छोड़ के और कुछ बात कर लेते हैं सर.
हाँ वही ना. ओके.
ऋषभ, जगदीश साडा जी, can you unmute him? Jagdish ji.
No, thank you. Goel Sahab has already attended to that issue, because the issue was the liquidity in the system is there, but the bankers are they willing to take decisions? But Goel Sahab have already answered that the things are fast changing, and let's hope for the best. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Jagdish ji. Once more, I will repeat myself. A lot of you have been posting individual issues. Please take it up with your branch. Well, sir, can they get some number or some person?
Gupta ji, you can do one thing. You can collect the question of all your participant. ठीक है ना?
ठीक है.
उसको combine करके भी you can send to me. मेरे ईमेल पे भिजवा दीजिएगा md@ucobank.co.in. ठीक है ना?
ठीक है.
उस पर भिजवा दीजिए. अरे ये हमारे पास आती है कंप्लेंट डेली. मेरा क्या है, 1 घंटा डेली किसी के लिए है. मैंने फिक्स किया हुआ 4 to 5. 4 to 5 मैं उसको ध्यान से पढ़ता हूँ. उसको हम उसको सोचते हैं कि जो बहुत सीरियस होती है तो उसको फोन करके इमीडिएटली हाफ एन आवर में भी करा देने लगती है, बहुत सीरियस नेचर की है. अदरवाइज कोशिश करते हैं कि एक दिन में हो जाए. वो उसको फॉलो भी करता है, मेरा पीए फिर फोन भी करता है, उनको पूछता है कि भाई हुआ कि नहीं. तो आप कलेक्ट कर लो जो भी इशू है, उनको बोलो ब्रांच में जावे. ब्रांच में नहीं सोल्व होता तो जोन में यहाँ भेजेंगे, तो हम टेक केयर करते हैं पूरी. इसको जो भी इशू है भेज दीजिए उनको सबको. ठीक है ना?
ठीक है.
तो एमएसएमई जो एमएसएमई का अगर किसी को हो तो मेरे जीएम है उनका कहो तो मैं आपको नंबर भी दे देता हूँ. किस लोगों को ज्यादा है तो वो कर सकते हैं. उनको इनका मिस्टर निधु सक्सेना है, उनको मैं बोल दूंगा. ये लीजिए उनका नंबर भी नोट कर लीजिए आप. इसका 75074 53275. ही इज जनरल मैनेजर एमएसएमई निधु सक्सेना. तो कोई ऐसा इशू होगा तो बात भी कर सकते हैं, बट पहले कोशिश करते हैं कि ब्रांच से हो जाए तो बेटर है.
जी. आप लोग जैसा कि आपने सुना, मैंने वही कहना चाह रहा था. हमारे चेंबर के जितने भी मेंबर्स हैं, आप लोग चेंबर्स को भेज दीजिए. हम लोग वी विल टेक केयर ऑफ इट. सर, और कितना समय है हम लोगों के पास? ये मैंने आपको 1 घंटा प्रॉमिस किया था, इसलिए आप जितना समय देंगे. हम सवालों का तो यहाँ बहुत लाइन लगा हुआ है.
नहीं, आप ऐसा है कि ये भी 10-1 मिनट और ले सकते हैं, क्योंकि फिर बीसी है मिनिस्ट्री में भी. 5-10 मिनट और ले लीजिए, क्योंकि मेरी 5:30 से उधर बीसी है.
ठीक है. सर, कैन आई Rishabh, can we get Mr. Bala Subramaniam? Mr. Bala Subramaniam, sir, ये साउथ से आए हैं. From the south, he is attending our seminar. So, Rishabh, can you get it, Mr. Bala Subramaniam?
Mr. Subramaniam, you need to unmute yourself. Mr. Subramaniam, can you hear us?
Rishabh, can we go to the next Binod cold storage? सर इनका एग्रीकल्चर के ऊपर कुछ क्वेश्चन था और यूको बैंक तो सर फोरफ्रंट पर है एग्रीकल्चर के.
I don't think the mic is working, Vivek.
अच्छा.
Yeah, hi. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
No. We are not in a position to hear you. Yeah, we are not in a position to hear Gupta ji. Info.
Check. Okay, let me try again. Is it working now?
आ गया. ठीक. हाँ विनोद जी.
You are able to hear me? हाँ.
नहीं आपका आवाज नहीं आ रहा. किसी और को लेते हैं. आप अपना वीडियो बंद करिए, खाली ऑडियो करिए. ऋषभ, can we take somebody else? शरद, सुरेश झुंझुनवाला. ऋषभ, take सुरेश झुंझुनवाला.
Sure.
बहुत इंफॉर्मेटिव था सर, मजा आ गया आज.
Vivek, I think he has.
अच्छा, अनिरुद्ध को ले लो. अनिरुद्ध.
Anirudh, please go ahead.
अनिरुद्ध, अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ. सर ये हमारे काउंसिल चेयरमैन है इंडस्ट्री के. अनिरुद्ध.
जी सर.
ऋषभ, गेट इन शरद खेतान.
Sharad ji, please go ahead.
शरद जी.
Yes, it was a
शरद जी हमारे पास प्रेसिडेंट है. शरद जी.
It was a pleasure to hear you, Mr. Goel. You have explained everything so clearly and cleared all the doubts that we have in our mind regarding this scheme announced recently. I am not a customer of UCO Bank, so I really do not have much experience with your bank, but it was a pleasure to hear you. Thank you.
Sir, you are most welcome. You are most welcome to UCO Bank also, sir. We will be happy to serve you because we are the hunger of the business, sir.
Certainly, we will try for that.
सर एक इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन आया है डॉक्टर सोमेन मापदार. How UCO Bank can help handloom weavers in Bengal, which is providing many lakh jobs in the state.
तो इसमें तो आई थिंक ये तो बस सिंपल है सर, इसमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. दे कैन बी कवर्ड मुद्रा आल्सो. देखिए वीवर्स अगर छोटे भी हैं, दे कैन बी कवर्ड इजीली इन दी मुद्रा आल्सो. देयर इज अ स्कीम आल्सो अवेलेबल नॉट ओनली फॉर दिस, एवरी सेक्टर को वी आर फाइनेंसिंग. अगर कोई आई कैन डू वन थिंग सिंस क्वेश्चन हैज कम ऑन योर फोरम. अगर इफ देयर इज ए पर्टिकुलर प्लेस आल्सो, बिकॉज़ यू हैव टोल्ड बंगाल इज वेरी वाइड. पर्टिकुलर अगर किसी स्पेस में है, किसी एरिया में है, तो हम डिप्यूट भी कर देंगे अपने बंदों को वहां पे कि भाई इस पर्टिकुलर सेक्टर में जाके जाते हैं, तो वी कैन नियर बाय ब्रांच वी कैन डिप्यूट कि भाई आप जाओ वहां पे कस्टमर के पास, उनकी एप्लीकेशन वहीं भर के लाइए. अगर हमको 200-300 एप्लीकेशन वहीं मिलती हैं तो एक पर्टिकुलर एरिया में है तो क्लस्टर अप्रोच में हम कर देंगे सर.
Okay. Dr. Mabda, please send us your suggestion for the areas. We will forward it to the MD's office. Rishabh, over to you for giving the vote of thanks. Before we conclude, sir, बहुत 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 धन्यवाद. बहुत सुनने को मिला, बहुत कुछ ज्ञान हुआ, बहुत सारी डाउट्स क्लियर हुए, बहुत सारे परसेप्शंस जो हम लोग कैरी करते हैं वो क्लियर हो गए हैं. एंड सर, आई थिंक मुझे लगता है जो चैट पे मैं मैसेजेस देख रहा हूँ आपकी तारीफों के, मैं भी उसको एको करता हूँ कि सर आज वी गो बैक अ लॉट मोर एजुकेटेड एंड एनलाइटेड अबाउट बैंकिंग, अबाउट यूको बैंक, अबाउट यू. ओवर टू यू ऋषभ.
Thank you, Vivek, and thank you, Goel Saab. It was really one of the best sessions we have had with a banker. आपने जिस आसानी से और जिस lucid तरीके से सारी सिनेरियो को समझाया, बताया, I think we had close to 200 people on this webinar just on Zoom, and I'm sure there will be many more on both Facebook and YouTube, and it was extremely a very engaging session. So all I can say is that after a very engaging and insightful discussion on this very relevant topic, bank support to industries to overcome COVID crisis, I take this opportunity to wholeheartedly thank our guest, Mr. A.K. Goel, the Managing Director and CEO of UCO Bank, for gracing this webinar and not only enriching all of us through these valuable views and insights, but giving all of us a certain new impetus and clarity on how we can go about with this very troublesome situation. The measures adopted and implemented by RBI to fight the COVID-19 situation has so far been very effective to stabilize the volatile situation going on in the financial market. Banks across India have also given uninterrupted banking services during the ongoing pandemic, which is extremely praiseworthy. This COVID-19 pandemic is a watershed event in the in the history of mankind, and this is bound to cause far-reaching effects. While we will truly be able to gauge the impact of these adversities only once the crisis ends, the scenario planning is even more imperative now to strategically forecast, plan, and manage the future of banking. Sir, with these words, I express my heartfelt thanks to the members of our chamber, friends, business associates, friends from the media, for their august presence. I know there's also a small contingent from UCO Bank, sir. Thank you very much for attending this. And with these words, I propose a hearty vote of thanks and request you all to carry this with acclamation. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you to all. Thank you to all. And all your customer, all your member is welcome to the UCO Bank. We will be happy to serve all of you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.